Alright, boys. Look, I got my food here. Black beans, white rice, ground turkey, some salsa, avocado. All weighed. Gonna eat that after. So anyways, this video, I feel a lot better today, by the way. I felt really hot and like I was getting sick, but I feel a lot better today. Need to probably get a haircut. Anyways, off topic. My main point is I kind of want to talk about RNG in Counter-Strike. So basically, there's a lot of instances in this game where randomness is too hard to account for. Like when you play a competitive game, um, you want it to be that you can account for most variables. I'm not saying like obviously a random grenade, a Molotov, or something could always kill you, and there's no way to really um, predict it. I mean, I'm not saying you can account for everything. That's not what I'm trying to say. But I'm not trying to say is there's some things that are a little bit too consistent, but not consistent enough to go for all the time. So it creates like this weird aspect of just randomly winning your rounds. Good examples are I don't know if you saw the Flusha 1v3, Face It, or Rank Gas, whatever it is. Pug clip where he gets 2 kills, picks him up, and just jumps up and ops a dude on Cat from rail. There's an example of Cold Zero getting jumping kills on upper B on Mirage, where he just jumps up, gets like a double kill and another kill, both jumping, and it's like, like these things shouldn't be possible. A jumping kill should be very, very rare and very hard to get, and it should be like, I know that those clips are all obviously still kind of exceptions, but not to the extent that they should be. Like just jumping around corners with rifles is still way too easy. Not everyone is clipped, you know. Like Dust 2 on Cat. If you run off Cat and you jump and there's a dude below you on Xbox, it's not that hard to just spray in the air. You don't even have to be doing the trick where you just stop and you vertically go straight down. You don't have to do that in certain spots. You can just fall, just drop, and you'll just kill him on the way down most of the time. I mean, I'm not saying you're going to kill him in like 2 bullets or something, but you're going to fall down, he's going to die in the air. And the problem is that the hitboxes are so screwed up that when someone is in the air, it's very hard to actually accurately just one shot them or like take them out quickly. Oftentimes their hitboxes are screwed up, so they actually gain an advantage by jumping around like that in certain situations. One example could be like a slide walk, you know, when someone crouch slides to the right. Have you ever tried one-shotting someone? Like, go in a deathmatch, and every time someone tries to slide, try to click 1 bullet at a time and kill them. It's very hard to headshot them. You have to lead your shot in front of them, and that's a huge problem because it makes it so that you have to spray pretty much. So all these little things are just never addressed, you know, like jumping and killing someone should be like a weapon specific thing. Like I think it's okay that you can jump and get a meg kill because a meg has a downside. If you buy a meg 7 and you go, say you go close broken wall and cobble and they come out, you know, that's a good angle. You get the kill, you can jump up and down and kind of kill them on that upper plat. That's, you know, but if you have to rotate to A, you are fucked. You know what I mean? Like you have pros and cons with a Colt. You can kill far range, close range, medium range. You can spray, you can tap. Oh, and you can jump around and shoot randomly and kill people. Like it's just I'm just not a huge advocate of that kind of stuff. At least I would rather have it to always be consistent in the air than to be what it is right now. I think it's just way too easy. I mean, if you have a scout, I mean, and you want, I mean, that's a different debate. If you want to, like, the scout's supposed to be able to jump and shoot, right? Like, that's the whole purpose of it. Now, obviously, this is kind of just a rant video, but in my opinion, like I said, I think it should be weapon specific. So if you want to jump around the corner with a Meg 7, you can kill people. I'm fine with that. If you want to jump around the corner with a CZ and it's kind of accurate in the air, okay. At least I understand that. I think it's okay with like Mac 10s and stuff, some of the SMGs to jump around. I mean, it's whatever. I mean, you can different people are gonna have different opinions, but I just think like ops. I mean, there's so many times in deathmatch where like some guy will shoot at me and I'll just jump around, like I'll be big pit on Dust 2, and some guy will shoot me at the barrels and I'll literally just jump up in the air and op him in the head but not doing anything crazy like doing like the trick where you jump up and I kill him on the way down. I'll just shoot and he'll just die. And I just think it's like way too easy to randomly kill people in this game, and that's not okay for like a competitive game. An example would be spraying. Have you ever gone in deathmatch or played an ESA pug or played a face it pug or played a match make and some dude is just whiffing on you? All his bullets, he's whiffing every shot while you're reloading. Oh my god. You finally reload and he just one shots you with some random bullet. Like, yeah, okay, my ass, he just randomly controlled the bullet to you. I've watched some people in matchmaking using like 9 sensitivity, just like flailing their crosshair around, just spraying wildly, and just a bullet will just randomly hit someone in the head. And I don't really understand, because in 1.6 it felt like if you lost your spray, you lost your spray. It was gone. You fucked up. You had to stop and reset. In this game, it's almost like the game will just like kind of give you a kill randomly sometimes. So I don't know. It just I don't know what the answer is to fixing it. I guess if I had an option, I would make it almost impossible to jumping op. The gun's powerful enough as it is. Why do you need to be able to jump? Like, if someone's planning on Dust to A plat, you can jump up and just op them, and it's actually pretty consistent. There's a lot of places where you can kind of jump up and op people. If there are vents on cache and you're on that little wood thing, you can jump up and just op them in the vent. It's actually not that hard. You can do it if you tried it enough. It's not going to work every time, but it's going to work enough that it's viable. And I just don't think that's okay. I'm okay with mags and Mac 10s and some of the pistols being accurate while running and jumping around corners and stuff. It's whatever. Rifles, I don't think you should be able to get as much falling accuracy as you do. I think if you jump off a ledge or you fall off something and I peek you as you fell, you fucked up. I should have an advantage for you messing up and jumping around. But it's almost as if I peek into you jumping, you have some sort of advantage because you can just air strafe away and just kill me while you land or in the air. And I think like that's the problem with this game is you don't get enough advantages from capitalizing on other people's mistakes. You actually lose an advantage if you happen to peek someone in the middle of a jump a lot of the time. And one of the reasons is, like I said before, is because of hitboxes. So maybe if you made that more consistent, it'd be easier to just take someone out of the air. But, yeah. Anyways, I have to practice right now. I just decided to do a quick rant video. Yeah, have fun.